And we keep the eye on the prize. Let's take these son of a out and give America back to America where we belong. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Some people are saying that that's violent language, Congresswoman. The White House refusing to respond to that. As head of the DNC, what's your official response to that today?
My official response is that we need to make sure that we focus on the middle class and working families, and that we bring everyone in this country together from both sides of the aisle to focus like a laser on continuing to get this economy turned around.
So wait a minute.
That should be our priority.
But wait a minute. Jimmy Hoffa Jr. said, let's take these sons of bitches out and give America back to where America we belong. And that's your response to it?
My response is that we should be working together and focused on creating jobs. You know, when I'm home, I was just home in South Florida before we're coming back into session this week, and what people talked to me about in the town hall meetings that I held were, Debbie, we need you to focus on job creation. We need to make sure that you guys go back to Washington and work together. We need to make sure we don't.
I'm not talking about. I'm looking for a specific response to what Jimmy Hoffa said yesterday.
I know you would like.
Well, I would love to. You're the head of the DNC. I'm looking for an official response.
On language. That's not what the American people are focused on.
It was very serious language.
The American people are focused on job creation.
Well,
are you kidding me?
Really? No, I'm not. Here's what the president said back in January.
Some of the Tea Party rallies that
only a more civil and honest public discourse can help us face up to the challenges of our nation. The president called for civil and honest discourse. Now the White House is saying nothing, and as head of the DNC, I think a lot of people would love to hear a response to taking sons of bitches out.
How many times? Gretchen, how many times have you called out the coarse language at Tea Party rallies on this network?
Plenty.
Almost never.
Plenty.
I've never heard you or anyone else, any other of your anchors,
I sit in the middle on the couch. I'm fair and balanced, Debbie.
Coarse language.
What is your response?
Okay, my response is that I know the American people, like President Obama understands, want us to focus on working together, want us to focus on, when I went home, my constituents asked me to come back to Washington and help continue to get this economy turned around. That's my official response. We have to think about our word choices carefully, that's true. But we also have to realize that someone who is unhinged, someone who is mentally unstable, we don't know, the slightest thing could set them off. But we do have to make sure that among our responsibility is to be civil to each other. I mean, I've engaged in heated debates many times with colleagues who I don't agree with on the issues. But you have to be a human being who recognizes and has respect for one another when you leave that room. We fight and debate in an arena, but you have to leave that intensity in the arena and respect one another as Americans and human beings.